So, this week I tried something different. I built a little free tool for Justin Welsh, the LinkedIn goat, and he actually reached out and is interested in it. But more importantly, it's now live and free for everyone. Plus, we ship what I'm calling the missing link between content performance and actual business results. Some call it leads. Oh, and my long runs in the rain this week taught me that we've been massively overcomplicating our AGI. Let me run you through everything that happened. So, Justin Welsh, LinkedIn goat, you might have heard of him, has like this private Substack where he's teaching his copywriting system and he's got like his own little community there. It's really cool. And this week he had a webinar teaching about his analytics approach, which again was really, really cool. In this webinar, he talked about his analytics approach, and basically he's shared this huge spreadsheet, which kind of looks like this. It's a ton of numbers, but basically what he does is he gets the engagement numbers, impressions, and so on for all of his posts, and then he normalizes those numbers to get better insights out of them. And basically, he said that he used to do this every month, which he also recommended for kind of like beginners, but now he's doing it every quarter. And he spends 2 or even 2.5 hours on this every month, or every quarter in his case, manually copy and pasting those numbers, right? I was like, dude, I know you value your time. That's just, I can't stand it if people waste like a ton of time on this manual shit. So I was like, hey, Justin, awesome stuff there. By the way, I can't believe you actually take 2 hours to build the spreadsheet. I'm happy to build you a little tool to do it for you in a click. Right? And he actually came back in a DM and was like, hey, Sebastian, would love to check out what you built. Looks right up my alley. So I built it. And the vibe coding gods have been good to me. So I built it in 4 hours on Thursday. And now we have this little cool Chrome extension, which I sent to him yesterday, but I haven't heard back yet. So we'll see if I get actually some feedback on it. However, what's good is that it's live on the Chrome Web Store and you guys can all use it. It's free. I'll put the link down in the description. Basically what it does, let me show you. So here it is in the Chrome Store. You just install it and then you get the little icon here. Click on it, select a time range that you want to export. Let's do last 14 days. Click the button and it'll start working. And after a while, it'll give you like a CSV to download. Now, if you open that, you get a table of all your posts with their post URL, impressions, members reach, new followers, like all the data that LinkedIn basically gives you. And then the normalizations that Justin does, which is basically you're like valuing the new followers against your impressions, you're valuing the comments against the impressions and stuff. You're just normalizing all these numbers and also your full post text. So, what Justin was doing in 2 hours, you can now do in 2 minutes basically, and it's ready for you to read. He actually had some great ways of stuffing that into GPT to get better insights. But that's another story. You should check out his Substack for that. But here's the real game changer that we launched this week. I like to call it the missing link between your content performance and your business. It's leads. If you go to your analytics, we've added this new tab here called leads. And basically what you're looking at here are the people that have interacted with your content. So people that have liked your content, commented on your content. And we didn't stop there. We're also scoring them, basically how hot they are based on how much they interact with your stuff. And yeah, we have them for you in one click. You can check out their profile with one click, open LinkedIn. And you can check the details. We will soon also have the comment history. So every comment that person did on your stuff will show up here soon as well. So this is really, really powerful. Basically what it means is here's a list of your leads. Go and reach out and start talking to them if you're not doing that already. It's still like a very fresh feature, and I can see many ways how we can improve this over time, but I would really, really love to hear your feedback on it. And let me know how we can make this more useful for you. Go check it out. Do let me know what you think about it. Now, for my training, I need to do all these long runs, right? 15K, 20K, and that's 2 or 3 hours of time, depending on the terrain, right? And it quickly has become my best thinking time, really. So the other day, running in the rain, I had quite the breakthrough on the AGI that we are building. You know, I keep telling you about this for a couple of weeks now. And as of this week, actually as of last week, it was ready, right? We were testing it. It's working. It's doing its thing. It seems to run without bugs. But I was holding off launching it. And I thought that I was just procrastinating it. But I think actually it was my founder's gut screaming, it's not ready yet. And then like this week, watching Justin Welsh's webinar, you know, manual process, 2 hours, simple spreadsheet, getting great results, made me rethink the whole thing. And I think we can do it a lot better and get much better results if we actually simplify it and dump it down a bit. So that's what we're gonna do next week. I think we've kind of like built a spaceship to go to the grocery store. And so I'm actually gonna take what we have, strip it down back to the essentials, make it way simpler, but way more powerful. Growth happens outside your comfort zone, right? Whether you're running in the rain or you're forced to admit that you've been overbuilding something and that you need to simplify it. Now, let's talk momentum. Check out the SEO graph again. This is the last 3 months comparing to the previous 3 months, and we've basically tripled our impressions. And with 50% more clicks. But as you can see now, if you check out the last couple of days, the clicks are actually shooting up now. So impressions have been growing for a while, and it seems like now the clicks follow, which means the average position is going up as well, right? We've gained like 5 ranks average, but I think like for the important ones, right, we're getting up there and we're actually gaining traffic. And the amazing thing is that we can also see it in signups. The last couple of weeks, we had 50% more signups than before. So I'm super, super happy to see this starting to work and to compound. I think this is how hockey sticks are built. Fingers crossed. And do you know what that means though? More signups means more people that break things. So we had a ton of bug reports in the last week. And our philosophy right now is just to fix it as quickly as possible, like within the hour, within the same day, within a couple of days at the very least. And it's so cool, right? Because it means that there is engaged users, right? Users are engaged enough to care and care enough to tell us about that something is broken. Love it. And then here's a quick technical win. A couple of weeks back, I switched our support chat to an AI chatbot system, but I wasn't really happy with how it worked. And then it was also fairly expensive if you wanted the full features. So now what I did is I built one in N8N, and I've basically plugged it into our chat software that we used to have before. So basically now we have our own AI chatbot built on top of 2 open source tools, N8N and Chatwood. And it works really, really well. I mean, it's not perfect yet, the answers and stuff, but that's more like the training and the knowledge base that needs to be worked on. But technically, it's really working well. Complete with human handoff. We get Slack notifications now if somebody is unhappy, if somebody needs more help. And yeah. I mean, actually, this is the first time I built something like this in N8N, and it took like all of, I don't know, 4 hours or something. Now, next week, 2 great things will happen. You might have noticed in your LinkedIn analytics, they rolled out new data a couple of weeks back, months back, whatever. You now can see the profile viewers from a post and the followers gained from a post. And this is such insightful knowledge. As of next week, we will have that in the content and analytics for you, and then we will start working that into our training as well. So that will make a huge difference. Also, the simplified artificial ghostwriter intelligence. Goal is to strip away complexity and deliver better value with that. I guess we're now at the point where we're not like, our main goal isn't to build new features, but to actually improve the shit that we already have and make it move the needle on LinkedIn growth. And I guess sometimes that actually means taking stuff away instead of adding it. We'll see how that goes. Quick question for you though. Do you prefer simple tools that do one thing and do that really, really well? Or more complex tools that do like more stuff for you? Would you rather have one tool to rule them all, or one tool that super exceeds at one thing? I never know which side I'm on with this. This week I've got 3 ways that I can help you to dominate on LinkedIn. First, grab the free Chrome extension. The link is down in the description. Second, try Content In, 14-day free trial. Gets rid of 90% of the content hustle for LinkedIn. And now with our missing link feature, you're connecting content directly to your revenue. Now that's cool. Third, if you want to go hands off, we're still working on the done for you service. We're combining world-class content positioning and sales expertise, and we can put your LinkedIn on autopilot and get leads into your inbox every week. If that sounds interesting, send me a DM and I'll put you on the wait list to be the first to know when we roll this out. It will happen, I hope, in September. Now, remember, sometimes simplifying is better than adding. I guess that's pretty much a note to myself as well. Off to do some more coding. See you guys next week.